Recognizing Palestine rewards Hamas and terrorism. That is a claim that Israel and its supporters have been making amid the wave of countries recognizing Palestinian statehood. They argue that recognition rewards Hamas for the October 7th attacks and that it will only encourage further acts of terrorism and violence. The problem with this argument is that it's completely backwards, because it deliberately frames Hamas and Palestinian violence as the sole reason for there being no peace. But it ignores the fact that Hamas was founded in 1987 during the first Palestinian Intifada or uprising as a reaction to Israel's violent occupation and land grabs. It ignores the fact that Palestinians agreed to pursue diplomacy, non-violence, and recognize Israel as part of the Oslo Peace Accords in 1993, but Israel continued its violent occupation and land grabs. And it ignores how this only fueled support for Hamas's narrative that diplomacy doesn't work and that violence or armed resistance is the only way out of occupation. So overall, it ignores how Hamas is a symptom of Israeli occupation and violence and not the cause. And this is not a new phenomenon or an excuse. This is what psychologists have called the frustration-aggression hypothesis. When you consistently block a group of people from their basic rights, their livelihoods, their dignity, their identity, their homes, then it breeds frustration and anger, and this eventually boils over into violence. In other words, people only turn to violence when they feel they have no other way or option in the face of oppression. So if Israel and their supporters truly wanted to get rid of Hamas, then the only way to do so is to provide a better alternative. In other words, a clear, legal, or diplomatic way forward. And that comes with recognizing Palestinian statehood and actually working towards it. Instead, Israel has consistently blocked Palestinian self-determination and torpedoed all peace negotiations, choosing instead to commit genocide and build more settlements which will only fuel more violent resistance. In fact, on the contrary, it is Hamas who has come with the political offers, saying that they will lay down their arms and accept the Palestinian state on the 1967 borders, allow for free elections, and agree to multiple ceasefires. Ultimately, Israel and their supporters have it backwards. Recognizing Palestine doesn't reward violence. Instead, it is Israel's refusal to negotiate which keeps fueling it. Share this video to raise awareness and follow for more explainers and analysis.